Next, growing amongst the nettles and all sorts of other stuff, we have this plant, which is Cleavers, Galium aparine. Maybe not everyone's first thought in spring, but I love these. And in spring, they're fresh, the nutrition in them will be rising with the longer days and higher sun strength. And when they're young, like these, they have a mild flavour, very mild. Compared to wild garlic, you could even say a bit boring and bland, but pleasant enough flavour, I think. Always reminds me of garden peas or pea shoots, that kind of vibe. The leaves are small and narrow, lance-shaped and arranged in whorls. I kind of mean like a ring formation around the stem, with 6 to 8 leaves per ring. Each leaf has tiny hooked hairs which cling to things like other plants, fur, and of course our clothes, and are what makes the plant sticky. The stem, like nettles, is square and also covered in tiny hooked hairs. It grows upright initially, but when it gets longer and older, it can start growing like a straggling vine, becoming a tangled mass of stems. I'm taking a bunch today of these young short plants to infuse in water to make what I call a spring tonic that's good for the lymphatic system, so good as a detox after winter. Sometimes I just nibble the soft tips of the plants too, or put them in salads. Once it gets tougher and clingier later in the year, I leave it. You can still eat it when it's older, but it does get increasingly bitter and also tougher, and even the hooked hairs that make it sticky can get a little more irritating to the throat when they get older too, if you eat it raw. I rarely bother eating these unless they are young, so it's not often after April that I'm eating these. With the cleavers, I again wash them first, put them in a jug, fill it with water so they are submerged, and leave it for a few hours in the fridge. I normally leave it overnight. Once done, I sieve off the cleavers and drink the liquid, which has a refreshing flavour and is known as a healthy spring tonic. I eat the leftover cleavers in a salad or chuck them in a pesto or something. If you prefer, you can just blitz up the cleavers in the liquid and drink it like that as a smoothie.